We're back at Flipside. We are going to do our final 2 rounds in this first Start Collecting Tournament heat. It's going to be Slaanesh Deamons versus Pestilence Skaven, and then Greenskinz versus Nurgle. This is what we're making out of the Slaanesh Deamons Start Collecting box. We have the Herald on Exalted Seeker Chariot. We have 5 Seekers. We have 10 Demonettes and 2 Heralds of Slaanesh. For this game, we're going to use the Pretender's Host, which allows the General to have 2 command traits. I'm going to pick Allure of Slaanesh, making everybody -1 to hit in the combat phase near her. And then Cruel and Sadistic, which means every model she slays adds 2 to the Bravery battle shock test rather than 1. And then she's going to take the Enrapturing Circlet.
Today I'll be running the Skaven Start Collecting box. I'm going to run a Warp Lightning Cannon, a Screaming Bell, and a unit of 20 Storm Vermin. Now normally they come with the Plague Monks, but you got these cool little staffs here, and if you take the knives and instead glue them to the tops of the staves, you can turn them into halberds. So Plague Monks kind of suck, and I'm going to take Storm Vermin instead. Unfortunately, we don't have shields, so we won't have the bonus saving ability, but you don't have to run them with shields, so that's fine. As far as command traits go, I think I'm going to run the Crown of Command with the Screaming Bell, which will allow me to use Inspiring Presence as well as the command ability, or Inspiring Presence twice. And I'm going to take the Cunning Deceiver, which just gives him -1 to all his hit rolls during the first round. I've deployed my Storm Vermin in the front line. They're pretty good, so I'm hoping they can take some damage and deal some damage. I've got my Warp Lightning over here to shoot his chariot a couple times. Maybe I'll shoot the Demonettes, I don't know. Just to do some reasonable damage. And I've got my Screaming Bell back here, so that way when he crashes into me, I can cast all sorts of spells because its movement sucks, and I really have to be where I want to be with this bell. It moves at 4 inches, so yeah.
My deployments, I put the chariot right out in front to be the biggest threat, and the Demonettes there to soak up battle line, but they're not going to get there first turn, maybe not even second turn. And then I have my Seekers over here to flank and grab an objective.
Since I finished deployment, I'm going to let Brian go first.
I don't have any wizards in this army, and the chariot is my general, but she doesn't have a command ability, so I'm just going to use Inspiring Presence on the Demonettes, and then I'll go into, I got to roll for Mystical Terrain. So the Seeker Chariots is re-rolling wounds. This one Herald is re-rolling wounds. The Demonettes, re-rolling wounds, and that's it. We made some good run rolls. The Demonettes moved up 12 inches. The Herald's not far behind. The Seeker moved up 14 inches, or the Chariot. And then the Seekers over here moved up 16 inches because of their run roll. And she's trying desperately to keep up. And though I ran the whole time, some of my units can run and charge, but I'm not in range. So that's essentially the end of my turn. And here's where I survived shooting from a Warp Lightning Cannon.
Yeah! Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is roll for the Peal of Doom. I roll a 4, which gives the Screaming Bell an extra 6 inches of movement. Well, that's lucky. And then I'm going to use my command ability, which gives all Skaven units that can see the Screaming Bell an additional inch of movement and additional bonus to their bravery. I'm going to give my rats, my Storm Vermin, Inspiring Presence. Do you have to roll for that now? I thought you did. I thought it was a 3
Yeah, it's a 5 up.
Alright, so it goes off.
Rolled a 5 on a 10.
So they're immune to bravery until my next hero phase. And then I'm going to go and try to cast Arcane Bolt on his chariot. That goes off, so that's D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds on the chariot. And that's that. I moved my vermin out of the way of the bell because the bell had an 11-inch move because I rolled really well on the ability, and then I used the command ability, and then I rolled a 6 for the storm vermin, so I was able to just block him off from my objective. I also moved my cannon here just 4 inches, so just so I can shoot over the hump. The warp lightning cannon is also going to shoot at the giant chariot here. So I'm going to roll 1 dice. I roll a 4, so for every 4 or better, it's a mortal wound, right?
Yep.
So I roll 6 dice, and I'll roll right here. And I roll 4 4s or better, so that's 4 mortal wounds. How much health does that thing have?
9.
Hilarious.
Oh my god. Alright, now the Screaming Bell had some awesome movement.
She has a sense.
I'm gonna see if I can make a charge on the chariot. So here we go.
Yeah, everything about Branch Witch terrain.
A 12. Oh, the rats are on fire today. They're on fire. Alright, I'm gonna charge my Screaming Bell in and I'm gonna make my attacks. So let's go.
Yeah, it's all about you.
Boom. This thing is not as strong as I would like.
It's cool looking though.
It does look very cool.
And there's a rat wizard on the top, right?
Yeah. So the first attack, as it has a range of 2 inches, I'm gonna just, I think I'm just gonna throw every single thing I've got at the chariot, because the chariot's the scariest thing that he has. So the first, well actually, what's the save on the chariot? Okay. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna throw my ogre's attacks and the warpstone staff at the chariot, and I'm gonna throw the rusty wheels and spikes at the demons.
Okay, you're at -2 to hit the chariot.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm just gonna throw everything at the chariot, because I have to roll 6s to hit it. That's freaking terrible. I wish I knew that. Alright, whatever.
Hopefully you paid attention in school.
Here we go. Looking for 6s. 2 6s.
What a guy.
This is for the ogre's claws. We're looking for 3s. 1 hit. These are -1 rend and 2 damage, so you gotta roll 6.
Wish I do.
God damn.
She can literally heal everything on the board.
See, I guess we're gonna go for the warpstone staff. We're looking for 6s. None. Is it always -2?
No, it's naturally -1, but I also took an artifact. No, it's a command trait that's your -1 to hit in the combat phase. So it's -2 to hit.
Alright. I get 2 attacks with the spikes. These are normally a 2 to hit. Well, I guess now they're a 4. 1 hit and a 3 up. Nope. All the attacks failed. What a load of crap.
Alright, we'll start with the Seeker Chariot. This is gonna have, we'll start with her Flensing Whips. I got 6 attacks, 3s to hit, but 6s do an extra attack.
-1 to hit right now.
Okay, well that's absolutely terrible roll. It's spreading like wildfire. 4s to wounds. That's 1 wound, no rend.
Saved.
And then the Piercing Claws is going to be 6 attacks as well. -1 is going to be hitting on 5s.
Nothing.
1. And then wounding on 4s. That's 1 more wound, -1 rend.
4. What am I saving on? Okay. 4. That's a hit.
So it's just 1 damage.
Okay.
And then the Poison Tongues. These are also going to be hitting on 5s.
1.
Wow.
Well, it's almost as
It's a
bad.
pillow fight over here. Nothing.
1.
Alright.
I thought that was going to do way more damage.
Cunning Deceiver's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Alright, so then we'll pile in with the Demonettes. So 2 attacks each plus 1 for the boss. That's going to be 20 attacks. 21.
And what are they hitting on? 4s?
This is partly why.
They naturally hit on 4s, so this will be 5s.
can't get 6s.
And I can't get 6s, correct. So that's a little better of a roll.
And then
wounding on 4s.
Wow, okay. Oh
So
my.
it's
3 hits.
3 hits. 1 rend.
Give me that black die.
Reroll that one.
Saved at least 1. 2 damage to me.
Yep.
Roll off. There's no battle shock. Nothing died. What did I get?
That's a 3. That's a 5. No double turn.
Ooh,
Denied.
That's okay. I don't care.
You don't even need it.
I don't need that.
Yeah. He's a elite gamer.
Okay. So my hero phase, again, I'm just going to give inspiring presence to the Demonettes. Alright, my movement phase, this Herald moved up through the gap in the terrain. These Seekers, I guess they roll 2 dice to run. So I rolled an 8 to run on top of their 14-inch move, so they made a 22-inch move across the board. If I get a good enough charge, I can pick up the... Well, I think that's beyond range of the...
Definitely out of range.
No, no, because you have to end your movement phase on it.
Okay.
So they're not going to get it this turn.
Next turn they'll be good.
They can also run and charge. So nobody else moved. So let me make some charge rolls. Oh well, this Herald moved up too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to charge with her first. That's an 8.
Yeah, she can go on either unit.
I'm actually going to go.
Slash
I'm going to go here.
Okay.
This Herald is going to charge. 6 inches? I don't think that's not going to make it anywhere.
She's not making it.
And then the Seekers.
Yeah.
That's an 11-inch charge.
Where do you want to put them? Do you want them to charge my storm?
Actually, you know what? I'm going to charge the Warp Lightning Cannon.
Okay,
And then I will start combat with the Chariot. Okay, so we're going to be 6 attacks with the Whips. And we don't have the debuff to hit anymore, so these are going to be hitting on 3s. 6s are extra attacks.
No 6s, but
4 hits.
And you went, oh, okay, where you go?
4s to wounds. Nothing. Then 6 more attacks with the claws, 4s to hit. The 6s are doing extra attacks. So, okay.
1 more hit.
And then 4s to wounds.
Oh my god.
What are your reasons for home field?
So that's 6 wounds at -1 rend.
5. Save 2, 4 wounds. So he's got 7 wounds on him.
So far. Okay, and then I got 8 more attacks with the tongues at 4s to hit.
Generally,
It's on a 2.
And 4s to wounds. Nothing. Your activation.
-1.
I guess I will attack with
people
the...
there aren't reasonably knowledgeable, but you guys
The
always
bell.
beat us in the start.
So first, I'm gonna throw all my attacks at the Demonettes since that stupid Chariot's so hard to hit. So first attack's gonna be 4s and 4s. This is the Warp Stone.
I might manage
2 hits.
Yeah, no. Because if I can't
And
that's that, you can still.
1 wound, -1 rend. This is 1 damage.
So 6-up save, not saved.
Alright. Then the next is gonna be the Ogre. This is 4s and 3s. 2 hits. And no wounds. The next is gonna be D6 attacks. 3.
Oh, I'm placing the wrong system.
And it's hitting on 4s and 3s.
A friend of mine said that they're basically at
All wound.
I thought that was a 3.
I
Said 3s.
It's 4s and 3s.
No.
2 wounds. And these are these don't have any rend.
Literally the
So it's
last
5
person in my department.
Same thing. So it's 2 dead.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Hit it?
That's 2.
Yeah, that's all.
You're another.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Seekers next.
Okay.
With mean words and harsh gestures. I think Wanderers can do that. They have a.
The Seekers don't do much damage.
Yeah, the shooty.
No, they're flankers.
Yeah.
This is top of 5.
They are fighting a Warp Lightning Cannon though.
Are they winning?
They haven't attacked yet.
Oh, well, okay.
Nothing's happened. They are neither winning or losing.
Alright, so the claws, 2 attacks each. The leader has 3. They're going to be hitting on 4s. 6s do extra attacks. It's going to be 3 extra attacks.
You'll be able to make it. And then you can just switch. I live like a bitch.
It was 4s?
Yep,
Go away!
God. 4s and?
4s.
No one likes you because you're a trait.
Yeah. You're rolling like a
we turn
champ
you
for
into
that.
Christmas decorations.
Dice are on fire. Alright, so this is going to be 8 at -1 rend.
You're gonna win anyway.
In trouble. I see it's
Very
dead.
safe.
That's it. You killed it.
What's it save? 6?
5.
Oh, okay.
You got really lucky there.
Yeah, don't worry. Seekers don't do any damage.
They normally don't. Alright, so they're all gonna attack her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys plus the boss.
I'm gonna attack that with this.
Does she have anything like she stops them from hitting them like Chariot does?
The other one.
I get to reroll failed saves.
3 attacks
That's it.
with the.
Okay. Well, they're making 18 attacks plus 1, 19.
And they're 3s and 3s now because it's a smaller unit you're attacking.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 at -1.
So this is good purple.
Yeah, this you'll feel the punishment. Looking for 3s and 3s.
And a 2.
Jesus.
That was really awful. 5 at -1.
Alright, so 5 up, 6 up saves rerolling.
Oh my god, your dice are on fire.
She takes
You
1
rolled
wound.
4 6s out of 5. Alright, she's got a wound. Alright, go ahead and roll her attacks then.
I'm on this war scroll, so I might as well use her.
Actually, no.
She's going to get 6 attacks.
It's literally down to whether or not you kill Sheila. I can't kill the Sheila.
So 3s to hit, and 6s still do extra attacks. No 6s. And then 4s to wounds. That's 1 wound at a -1 rend.
6. Nope.
I could have.
Might actually be. Oh no, you don't have the shields.
Nope.
So. And then she's getting 2 attacks, 4s, and 4s. 1 more hit, no rend.
Nope. Alright.
And then I'll go with my Demonettes. So hitting on 4s. 6s are doing extra attacks. So 1, 2,
Like especially these two.
You have 4 6s.
I realized that later on.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Part of
5.
me
5,
thought that
holy
if I
shit.
made that charge. Part of me still does. That especially with rerolls, a unit of 5.
Okay. This is just hilariously good rolling. 4s to wounds.
I believe in you, Brian.
So that's going to be. This was a 4 or something.
That's
8.
8 at any rend.
1 rend.
Alright, so we're looking for 5s. That was a pretty good roll.
Yeah, it was.
I took 4. Alright.
And then they have. Nope, that's it for all their attacks. And nothing else is in combat.
That's right. Alright.
And nobody takes battle shot because we both have Inspiring Presence.
You got it.
I have Inspiring Presence. I don't need to take a battle shock test, but I'm going to anyway. I only lost 2 models and I have a bravery of 10, but if I roll a 1 for this, I get models back. So nothing happens.
So the first thing I'm going to do is roll my Peel of Doom. So a 7. Add 1 to all my casting rolls.
Megan wanted me to get her coffee.
So I actually add 2 right now.
I don't think you are.
Close, I told her I
I'm
couldn't
pretty
do it,
sure.
but I can pick it up at that one.
We'll call it 3 inches. Go ahead.
Doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to try casting Arcane Bolt at the Chariot. It goes off. D3. 1.
Okay, then we go to my 9.
Womp womp.
She's got 2 wounds left. I really don't know what to do here. This is bad. I'm going to use my command ability to gain bonus movement. In addition to that, I'm going to use Inspiring Presence on the Skaven. I got a 6, so it goes off. So the Storm Vermin have this ability where I can retreat and then I can charge in the same turn. I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to make a charge with my Storm Vermin. I roll an 11. That's really good.
Oh yeah. Because I'm gonna have 2 of these extra things. I don't know. Like a trunk.
I really want to kill that stupid chariot.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, your first model move has to end within half an inch of an enemy, so you get that guy down there, put him in here, the rest can snake up into that.
That's a good point. I decided to charge these 3 units here. This is kind of a desperate measure. I realized that he could just take my flag with these Seekers in the back, but I'm hoping to get the double turn and be able to kill these things. And since these guys can retreat and charge, I think I have a better shot at doing that. So at this point, if I don't get the double turn, I'd probably just lose.
Hella.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to attack with is my Storm Vermin. I've already piled them in. I'm going to make my attacks against her first. I've got 10 attacks going into her, 3s and 3s. Hopefully my rolls are better this time. Alright, so we got 5 again.
I can see doors too. Like,
So, 6 up re-rolling. No saves.
So that's 5 damage. She's 6 health, I think. I think she dies. So now we got to hit on 5s against the big chariot there. So again, we're looking for 5s. We're pretty lucky here. And we're wounding on 3s. 4 wounds, so 2 of those have to go through. Neg 1.
So that's 6 up. It's dead.
Oh my god. That was the best choice. And then we're gonna go for the Demonettes. We've got 6 rats attacking the Demonettes, so that's 12 attacks. Luckily these guys have a 2-inch range, so we were able to abuse those pylons a little bit. Still have +1 to hit because the Demonettes took some losses and our unit's just big. So that's 4 wounds at -1.
Okay. 6 up re-rolling. No rerolls. So 3 die. All 5 Demonettes left are attacking the Screaming Bell.
4s and 4s. Fail!
6s are extra attacks.
1 extra attack.
1, 2 extra attacks.
Oh, I didn't see the other 6. God.
Continue my champ rolling.
This is ridiculous.
4s to wounds. So that's 3 wounds at -1 range.
It's okay, I have to save all 3 of these. He's dead.
Woo! Mission accomplished. I'm going to take Battle Shock with the Demons. Well, they lost 3 this turn. Nope, still no 1.
Alright. That's it. Where they have an 8?
They have a 10 bravery.
Oh wow.
They're demons.
Yeah. Alright, rolling for initiative. 3.
6.
GG. That's it, I can't do anything. Well, I don't know. If you're holding it for 1 turn, do you score a point?
Yes.
Then you win. Because all you have to do is hold it for 1 turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, so what you could do is retreat these guys out this way. And charge in again and hope to get down this way, but and then retreat next turn. You're not going to be able to catch up.
Yeah.
Those go 20 inches a turn.
Right. Well, my only hope was to get the double turn and then charge these guys.
Right.
And kill them off before they were able to get this, and have some guys here on my flag so that way you couldn't get in with a regular move.
Well, that would essentially just draw the game.
Well, I would have killed more points or whatever.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I would have just
Perhaps.
Yeah. As long as you didn't wipe out my Storm Vermin, which I don't think you would have with just these 2 units.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I was rolling a champ, but that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So we'll just call that a victory for Slaanesh Demons, and we'll go on to the next game.
All right. Skaven Start Collecting box is pretty bad. Not because of that game. Brian rolled really well, and I think that Slaanesh is just so fast, it's hard to deal with when you're playing Capture the Flag. The only really great model in this box is probably the Warp Lightning Cannon. Warp Lightning Cannons are really strong, but these guys, they are absolutely terrible unless you convert them into something like Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin are pretty good. The Behemoth that comes with this kit, it's god-awful. Screaming Bell is just a terrible unit, and so is the Plague Furnace. I only chose the Screaming Bell because I think it looks cooler. So, it does have a nifty command ability, I'll give it that.
The Slaanesh Start Collecting box, I actually think this is pretty powerful, especially for this scenario. I mean, when you got a unit that can move 22 inches in one turn, and then still charge, that'll definitely work for any sort of Capture the Flag scenario. They all have 5-up saves, which is kind of weak, but they have strengths to make up for it. So if you know how to use them, I wouldn't be surprised if this comes out on top of the Start Collecting Demons boxes.
So this is going to be a Magickin aligned Demon Nurgle army. This is going to be our Count as Poxbringer over here, this guy. Because this is from the Blight War box, so I had an extra Plague Bearer group. Here he is! He has a special cape. That means he's important. There are 10 Plague Bearers over here. These are Nurglings. They're adorable. And then these are Plague Drones, right here.
Please tell me kit-wise the Nurglings come with each individual one, you have to attach them all together?
For the most part, yeah.
Fantastic.
They're a fantastic job of assembling. I love them so much. The Poxbringer over here is going to have the Tainted Corruptor ability, because there's a bunch of large terrain pieces, and I like trolling my friends.
Alright, this is the Start Collecting Greenskinz box. We got a unit of 10 orcs. We got a boar chariot. We got 5 boar boys. We got a war boss on a war boar, and we got a war boss with a boss pole. This is just going to be the generic Destruction Allegiance. We're going to give the boss an extra wound as his command trait, and we're going to give him a 5-up mortal wound save as his artifact.
Yeah. My deployment is very clever. I put all my infantry up front to be charged by orcs, and I have a couple of plague drones that are going to fight his skirmishers and then take the objective.
The orc deployment is very similar to the demon deployment last game. This is going to be my main assault. It's going to try and get there as soon as possible and hold things up. And then here are my skirmishers who are going to try and avoid all combat and get the objective as soon as possible.
So one die was cocked, so that
who's going first?
Like that, so I just re-rolled. But then I
You are.
target lock on brain.
Okay. Orcs first turn.
This is to find out which number on the cycle of corruption we're on. We're on number 5. What does that mean? It means reroll wound rolls of 6 or more for attacks made by enemy units, excluding Nurgle units, in the combat phase.
Hero phase. I'm going to roll for mystical terrain. Is the chariot within? Chariot's not within. So this unit of 10 orcs is befuddled. That's awesome.
Perfect.
The orc war boss is re-rolling wounds, and that's it. So he is going to use his command ability, which will take effect this combat phase, but I don't think we're going to see combat this phase. So let's get into movement. Movement phase, these orcs were befuddled, which honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, is probably a good thing. So I keep these guys back to protect this objective from some random plague drone type things. Everything else ran up. For some coincidence, they all had 9 or 13-inch moves, and that essentially ends my turn. So we will go into Nurgle first turn.
I'm going to make this tainted. So that means that when you're near it, on a 4, every unit that's near it, that's not Nurgle, takes a mortal wound.
How long does that last?
Forever.
Oh, okay then.
Inspiring presence on them.
Okay.
And then they're just going to move up. So all the Nurgle stuff moved up. I'm going to start charges with this Plague Drone unit right here. Roll right there. They make it with a 12. Here they are. Next, the Nurglings. We're going to try to charge these.
Wait, so what they do?
This can only end well. Oh my god, they made it. And then the plague bearers are going to charge as well.
Really nice guys. I think they pretty much just stick to the East Coast, though. This side of the Mississippi. I don't remember ever hearing about Chicago.
Alright, so they all made it. So there's going to be 5 attacks. Is the leader there? Yes. So he has, so it's going to be 6 attacks. Alright, these are hitting on 4s. Incredible. Alright, so I hit 3 times. They are wounding on 3s. So that's going to be 2 wounds at no rent, 1 damage each. Are you going to the
The boar has a 4-up save.
Okay.
Saved 1.
Okay.
Alright, I'm actually going to attack with the boars first. Because I'm not sure what those plague drones can do, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be good for my boars. So we're going to get 6 attacks total with their choppas. It's 4s to hit and 4s to wounds. Nothing happens. And then they're going to get 2 attacks each with their tusks. Again, 4s and 4s.
Either hide in that.
2 hits, no rend.
2 hits, no rend. All right.
You have no idea.
I don't think those worked.
I resurrected 2 guys.
Try it again. Disgusting resilience. 1 went through. All right, they have 5 attacks each, hitting on 5s. Wounding on 5s. So these are going to be against the Mega Boss. Here's 10 attacks against the Mega Boss. All right. I hit twice. 3 times. Wow. I might wound once. So I already wounded.
Area
There's a second one. Here you go. Take 2.
Okay.
So like my guys were at
Any rend on that?
No.
I was far
Not
away
at all.
from them.
However, if you fail a roll,
So I
if you
grabbed
take a
an
wound,
SUV
you
and
could
I
take an additional
all the way
D3 more
across
wounds.
Pick them up and drop
Alright, so he's got a 4-up rerollable save. And I saved both of them.
Epic. Alright, I'm gonna do 5 against the chariot. I made 3. I didn't wound at all.
Okay, so the war boss is going to pile into the Nurglings. He's got 6 attacks with his boss CHOPPA, hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
And wounding on 3s. So that's 3 wounds at -1 rend.
Okay. So they're gonna get a bunch of 6-ups. Here they are.
Oh, so you can have 5 different guys.
Yep, nope, none of them. Perfect. How much damage is that?
Just 1 damage each.
Okay, so 1 is down to 2.
And then he's got his tusks.
So a squad of 10 would have 2
He's going to do 2 attacks, 4s to hit,
1.
and then
10 guys for 10 minutes.
4s to wounds.
Epic. That's a cock guy.
1 attack, 4s, 3s, no rend, decrease.
Oh wow.
1 wound.
They had 36 in range.
I didn't save it.
1 more damage.
Oh, I forgot they have range
Fired
weapons.
some chat. So people would
It's got a 14-inch range. Jesus Christ.
a 25 man.
All right, so
You can increase their attack by 1.
so there's 3 plague swords.
You can't stack it.
Actually, 4 plague sword attacks.
It used to be.
Hitting on 4s. Wounded 4 times. Hit 4 times.
20 of those letters.
Wounded twice. Take 2 armor saves with plague swords.
140 rounds.
Any rends?
No.
Okay, so that's 2 5-up rerollable saves. Saved them both.
Okay. There's going to be
It's not that.
9 prehensile for boss guy attacks. These are hitting on 4s. No, they're hitting on 3s actually. So that's going to be 7. Wounding on 4s. Okay, that's going to be 4 saves.
I just like the aesthetic a lot.
Okay. 5-up rerollable.
I love their aesthetic,
Save
but
2.
they got
So 2 damage.
Like
Yeah.
you saw, like how I ended up playing
that's
Silver,
one
so
ball.
like, those are dope.
Okay.
And
And then Venomous Sting. Hitting on 4s. 1.
I like playing narrative.
Wounding on a 3. No.
I like playing narrative too. I like having the option.
Right. And then I can go with my chariot.
Oh, you forgot
The-
your warplate.
Boar chariot went into the plague bearers and did absolutely nothing.
During each player's battle shock phase, any Nurgling models that have suffered wounds that turn but have not been slain or are immediately healed to their starting number of wounds.
Ain't that a bitch. Alright, the battle shock phase for the boars, they only lost one model, but they have a bravery of 5, so if I roll a 6, they're fine.
Okay.
And I don't think anything else needs to take battle shock. Nope. So, roll for initiative.
I rolled a 1. Beat that. You rolled a 2. He just barely did.
Alright, the WARBOSS is going to use his command ability, and that will, and I'm going to roll for mystical terrain on these orcs. They're re-rolling wounds.
Great. Alright, what's the Nurgle thing going to be? It's going to be a 2. What does that mean? Fecund Vigor.
So the movement phase, I've moved up these orcs. I'm hoping to get a charge on the plague drones, and I've retreated the boars out of combat to make a beeline for the objective. And now I roll a charge roll for the unit of 10 orcs. That's a 7, and let me see if they get a bonus to their charge. Yes, they have a drummer, so they add 2 to their charge. So that's a 9-inch charge.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All you gotta worry about is the weapons.
Did they make it?
Oh yeah, easily. Alright, so I piled in with the orcs. They made a 9-inch charge. 8 of them are going to get in, including the boss. So they're going to hit on 4s. And then they're going to wound on 4s, but they're re-rolling 1s because the totem is nearby. Doesn't matter. 1 wound at -1 rend.
Okay.
It's better than you think. What's it called?
That's a 2. I get a 5 up. Nope. Alright, you did a wound. Congratulations. Woo! The plague bears are going to attack the chariot. They hit. 5 one more time because of the leader. Alright, so they hit, wow. They hit 5 times out of 6. They are wounding on 3s. Okay. It's a cock die. Alright, so that is 4 wounds at 2 damage each.
How many points is that unit?
They're just plague bears.
Yeah, but 2 damage each?
That's because of the battalion. The allegiance ability.
That's ridiculous.
I like the battalion that came in my start collecting boxes.
No rend though, right?
Right.
Take it.
4 up, save. So 2 save, 2 do not.
So 4 damage.
I'm going to attack with the boss.
6-1.
So he's going to get his 6 attacks with the CHOPPA. It's going to be 3s to hit. They all hit. And 3s to wounds. Alright, so that's 4 wounds at -1 rend on the Nurglings.
Okay. Nurglings have a 6-up save now.
Stayed the same for 4 years.
They don't make it.
So that's just 4 damage then.
Alright, 1's down to 1.
And then his tusks. 4 up.
I saw that picture and I
And
was like, geez.
4 up. No, of course not.
Alright, now I got.
Alright, well that's tragic.
Yes, so that was a useless turn again.
Yeah, Nurgling's gonna come back. So 10 attacks against the WARBOSS. Okay. Hit 1, 2, 3 times. And then wounding on 5s. Nope. And then against the boar chariot. Let's go! 1. Do it again! Yay! Take an armor save.
Okay, 4 up.
Damn it.
Saved.
I tried. I really did.
Yeah, so did I. So the boar chariot's going to attack the
Shoot at you anyway.
plague things.
I didn't know.
Plague bears?
Yes, the unit
Fat
of
ones?
10. 4s. Wow, they all hit.
That was incredible.
That's a roll you can do. And 4s.
Right there.
So 3 hits, no rend.
Okay. Here's my 3.
I'm blown away that it works on there and not.
I saved 1. Disgusting resilience. Nope. 2 die. No. All right, 4 attacks from the plague drones. Hit twice. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
So they have shields, so they got a 5-up reroll to save. Failed. Alright, 1 saved, 1 did not.
Alright, these are the per boss guy. They're hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, so that is 3 wounds.
Then you just pick them up and run.
Alright, there's another 4. Another 4.
I threw like 50
Because it's 2 per.
just to see if it would
Alright.
And then the venomous sting.
It worked pretty well.
So that's 2. Wounding on 3s. Alright, that is 2 at -1.
Okay, 6-up rerolling.
Wow, that was good.
Nope, 1 goes.
This is going to be D3 damage plus 1. So 4.
Head is the unit.
Damn. That's pretty good.
No, orcs are just terrible.
I mean, plague drones are also good.
It's both.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the
battle
main
shock for the
rule
plague
book has
bearers.
12.
Alright, let's see if I roll a 1.
Every
Nope.
codex had it.
That doesn't do anything to them.
Okay.
And so it's like this,
and
we can
the
put
only
them
unit that
in
mattered for
these
battle
ones,
shock
these
for me is all dead.
Yep.
And your Nurglings heal because they're machines.
Yep. Endless swarms.
I guess I have this
Charging is related to charging
Okay. And then it's your turn.
That's it.
Okay.
The rate of the
They're going to be inspiring presence. So my epic movement phase consisted of moving this Herald of Nurgle over here and making plague drones fly. I'm going to kill these guys before I head over to his flag and take it. So the plague drones are going to charge first. I rolled a 5, so they're fine. The Herald is going to charge. They rolled a 7. Nurgle bless. The plague drones first.
and 4 up wards.
So we've got 4 attacks from the plague drones against these boars.
Had to fight.
All right, so I've hit twice, wounding on hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. That's going to be 2 wounds at Ren 0, 2 damage.
Okay, so 5-up rerollable.
You got to put them in the front or the
Nope.
back.
And nope.
But if
Okay, that's 2 bases. These are going to be the plague drones themselves. They have 3 attacks each. All right, so they are hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, so that is
Get a shot.
about 5 hits.
I remember
And
Wound on 3s now because of your buff.
not in fantasy.
no, it's 2 damage each, not +1.
The large
It's just an additional wound.
and hit every model for every model under it, you roll to die.
So that's going to be 3
That was 2.
saves. Oh,
Save 2.
1 dies.
And the Grandmaster for Grey Knights used to have a spell called.
Okay.
Yeah, these are doing 2 damage each.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're just putting it there. Okay. And then the
You took
okay 1 stinger wounds
everything under
at
it,
-1.
took a wound on a 4 up. There was no render or anything back then, but
Nice.
Save.
a 4 up.
Okay.
I'm going to
Like right now,
attack with
everything is
the
strong.
chariot
Back
into
then, every
the
army
plague
had like 3
bearers.
things where it was just like
4s to hit,
That seems so stupid.
4s to
But
wounds.
that was that's just
So
like
2 wounds against the plague bearers, no
it's
rends.
way more
Okay.
balanced now than it used to be. Way more.
Okay. So 1 dies. Things attacking the Mega
The
Knob.
Vampire Lord is also a wizard. He casts 3 spells a turn.
Okay.
Is this an average amount of kills for a game? Because this seems so stupid.
How many do you have?
4.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds on the Mega Boss.
19,
Okay, so that's going to be a 4
Usually, like the first 50 or
rerollable.
so, and then once you get to like 30, it's when you start.
Okay.
I killed 3 people,
1
2
save.
wounds.
and then I haven't seen 1 person.
Fucking
You dropped in a bad place. Get good, Josh.
Just I've been driving and driving and driving.
Wait. The last Nurgling attacking the chariot. Died, chariot. I hit twice. Incredible. I did not wounds.
Hey, Helen.
Boss is going to attack the Nurglings for his ineffective attacks again.
Hooray!
3s. Wow, that's terrible. I might as well not even try at this point. So he doesn't even try. He's tired of fighting Nurglings.
I think he gave up.
2 more attacks, 4s and 4s. No.
Yeah, the boar gave up too. Alright, so that's going to be 6 attacks because the leader is still there. Hi-yah! So I hit 5 times, wounding on 3s. Alright, that's going to be 3 wounds. 3 wounds.
4-up save.
Yep. Alright, that's going to be 4 damage.
He's dead.
Look at this nerd playing PUBG. Not even on the camera.
On his phone.
His phone's pink. What a nerd!
The boar boy's got 2 attacks. He's going to hit on a 4.
Did he hit?
Going
Mighty
to
boar hit.
Wound on a 4. That's 1 wound.
Okay.
On his 1 rend.
I'm gonna pick my mightiest die. Which one will it be? It will be this one, my mightiest die. I rolled a 6.
And then the boar itself. 4s. And nothing.
Okay.
I have a herald, and the herald has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Woody on 3s. Yeah. You hit twice. Rend 1. 2 wounds. At D3 damage each.
Rend 1.
Yep.
6 up rerollable. Saved 1. Saved 2.
Wow!
He's still alive. I think that's the end of the combat phase. So, battle shock. Pretty sure I'm gonna lose some boars. Lost 3 this turn.
Lost 4. Oh wait, yeah, you lost 3.
Nope, they're fine.
Wow! Amazing!
Your plague bearers, no, they can't fail.
Nope, but I can still roll. I didn't roll. Nope. I lost 1, and even though I rolled a 6, they were only mildly perturbed. They're like, oh.
Now we roll for initiative.
Yeah. I rolled a 5. Beat that.
I did.
So Brian, you want to tell us how this game is going?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to remember to use his command. I'm going to use his command ability, and then I'm going to remember to do the destruction moves. So the destruction move for this guy, nothing happens, and he's out of range of any heroes. So I'm very glad I remembered to use my destruction ability.
Especially now, when there's 3 models on the field.
So that's my hero phase. So let me do some moves.
Okay.
All right. So my movement phase, I ran everything. I retreated with them. I rolled 6s on their run rolls.
Yes.
So I got the opponent's flag. So now all I have to do is play keep away. And I ran my WARBOSS with the WOG banner to try and keep him away.
Yeah, he's way over there.
It's one guy, but you never know.
You never know.
And then that's really it for my turn, since everybody ran and nobody's in combat anymore.
Okay.
So Magakin is broken for this starter stuff. So the burgeoning, roll a dice for each unit within 1 inch of a terrain feature. On a roll of a 5 or more, the unit suffers 1 mortal wound. Hello. If it's a Nurgle unit, it heals 1 wound instead. So this plague drone might get a wound back, and this guy might get sick and vomit his blood out. That would be unpleasant. So let's find out. Alright, I'm gonna get all this trash out of the way. Here's this roll. You got wounded. Congrats. And this guy, he didn't get it back. Okay, so you're down to 1 wound.
Doing 6 wounds is pretty good. That's
Yeah, he's safely far away from the terrain. You were pretty clever about that, Brian. I'm really impressed. Staying away from the terrain like that. I didn't know you knew the Magakin death spiral.
Keep the 6.
I rolled another 6. Okay, so way earlier, this Poxbringer made this terrain piece disgusting. So enemy units that are within 1 inch of this piece of terrain would take a mortal wound on a 4+. Now remember, previously on Dragon Ball Z, the Magakin Battle Alliance trait caused a mortal wound to units within 1 inch on a 5, and he already took a mortal wound. So here's the second one. He's dead. For no reason. He's dead. And so that objective is dropped right back where it was. I moved my stuff, so the plague drones are gonna fly towards that very lonely WARBOSS with a flag. The plague bearers are over here, and they're about to attack the mega boss. And that's it.
You know, the crazy thing is I have the sneaking suspicion that the Greenskins are going to win this game on objective points with 1 model left. Roll some charges?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens, honestly. If you win, that'll be hilarious. Okay, plague bears, charge him! They rolled a 5.
1 save, D3 damage.
Alright, they made it.
Roll D3 damage.
I rolled a 9. No. I think. Let's try it. No. Nurglings at the same target.
Could be game over.
Ooh.
Now we gotta roll for turn.
Yes. Good.
Could get the double turn.
Who are you starting with?
I'm gonna start with the Plague Bears over here because they might actually die from the Mega Boss. Because even though those Nurglings would never go away, like Plague Bears can, they're dumb. Okay, so here we go.
2 misses.
We have 5 in range. The leader is again in range, so it's gonna be 6 again. These guys are hitting on 4s. Okay, so that is going to be 4 hits out of 6. Putting on 3s. That is 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming this is a terrible angle. All right, so that's 3 wounds. These are 1 damage each, so you're not getting 2 damage nonsense. Yep, he's re-rolling them like a champ.
No rend.
Oh yeah.
Save 2, so 1 goes through.
How many wounds do you have left? 1.
I've got 7 total, so just pop that up to 3.
No rend.
Okay.
So 3 misses.
Oh, he's as tough as the.
1 damage.
Well, he's got the trait that gives him an extra wound.
Oh, okay.
But he also has re-rollable saves, which is pretty damn good.
That is good.
I'm going to go with the WARBOSS with the banner.
Yes, you are.
Those
Nurglings are fatties.
The funny thing is the banner actually has its own attack profile.
Wait, you're gonna smack me with the banner?
I literally am going to smack you with it. I get 4 attacks with it.
Awesome.
2 at -2.
Slap away.
This is my beat stick.
3.
1 hit, no rend.
Okay. I saved it. I didn't need to, but I saved it.
There you go.
They're Nurglings. It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Okay, the Nurglings are going to squish you.
Stomp is at the beginning of combat phase.
All right, 15 attacks, hitting on 5s. Wounding on 5s. I might wound once. It'll be great.
The talent that's on the break.
Hey, I got 4.
And I forgot the boss's reroll.
Well, I'm wounded 3 times against the boss.
Confirm he's got 4 up. He's not re-rolling because he doesn't have
his hand
shield.
Because you know you can't put like straps on your shield so you can hold it to your forearm. 2 go through?
2 go through.
Okay.
My WARBOSS over there is going to go. Attacking the Plague Bearers. Got 6 attacks, 3s to hit, and 3s to wounds.
Oh my god.
So that's 5 wounds at -1 rend.
On the Plague Bears? Yeah. Shit. Oh wow, I made 2. Here's the Disgusting Resilience. Alright, so 3 die. Congrats,
And then
guys.
he's got his tusks. 4s to hits, 4s to wounds,
Full health.
3 wounds. Oh, he's got his command ability too. So 1 more attack for the CHOPPA. Missed. 1 more attack for the Tusk. Hit. Hit. No rend here.
And 3s.
Alright, 1 dice. Tragic.
Failed.
And that's combat.
Yep.
So take battle shock.
This game hates you. It does.
I almost rolled a 1.
-2.
I rolled a 4. It doesn't do anything. Alrighty
Then
then.
we roll for
Oh
initiative.
yeah, roll D3. So he takes 2 more wounds, the WARBOSS.
What from?
Because the Nurglings have infectious teeth. Every time they cause a wound to a model and it doesn't die.
So 1 more wound.
Yep.
Wounds.
D3 more.
-2.
So it's 2 more.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna.
How many wounds do you have left?
1 wound.
He's got 6 wounds total.
So he's down to 4?
He's
2?
got 2 left.
Perfect.
Roll a 5 or 6.
Alright, yeah, we'll roll off against one another.
Got a 5.
Oh boy!
Tough to beat that one. And I do not. So.
Okay, so we are going on to number 4, Plague of Misery. Reroll battle shock test rolls of 1 for enemy units, excluding Nurgle units. That no longer matters.
4-ups.
Right.
I like this thing though, it's super cool.
2 -1. These are 1 damage each.
It's chaos privilege.
Get to the end.
Mo privilege, mo rights. We was Nurglings.
Your hero phase.
Alright, so he's not in range of anything. He will inspire the plague bearers to fight better.
So he gets
He's gonna wander over to that boss over there and try to charge him.
4.
I have Nurgle's toenail in my hand. I'm gonna stab you with it. The plague drones are going to charge the boss with the banner. Jesus Christ! Am I in range?
That was very
Yeah, you got it.
I also forgot
Shit.
about half
Just.
I will start with the plague bears over here. I have 2 guys in range to attack because allocation is a thing. Coherency thing. I hit once like a champ. Yeah, take that mighty 6.
How much is Durkin?
It is literally just 1 damage.
He's as much as Scarborough.
Oh my god.
Saved.
He saved it.
You're not gonna pile in that last guy,
I can't. He's not in coherency.
but you can pile into coherency.
I thought you couldn't move once you were out of coherency. in close
Unless you
combat.
can move into
Oh.
coherency.
Then here's another attack. And another wound. All right, take it. Take it and weep.
No, I do not.
Why aren't you weeping?
I'm gonna go with the war boss over here into the plague drones.
He's gonna slap me with his flag.
Yep.
That sounds kind of innuendo-y.
4s.
Wait, why does it sound like innuendo? It doesn't sound like
4s.
No.
2 hits.
Don't.
No rend.
Holy shit! 5s. Nope. Let's try that again.
Freaking crap.
Okay, your go.
Dice games. Okay, I'm gonna pile in my drones. I've forgotten to throw their death heads this entire game. They've just not thrown things. Alright, so the leader guy and 1 other dude are in range. They hit once, winning on a 3. They didn't win with that, so I'm just gonna eat you with my plague drones. They're all really unique and special snowflakes. You can tell because their wings are shiny. Oh wow, those are good hits. Alright, these are wounding on 4s. Or not. Here's 2.
You're impressed by my poll.
Yeah, these are awesome. Wow. Awful.
All you had to do was 2 damage,
Yeah, I know.
and you failed.
Well, all they had to
Did
do was
nothing.
hit.
So
I literally missed all my attacks.
What about your Nurglings? Can they attack?
They already
they
did.
can attack next.
Oh yeah. So the war boss on the
might do
plague things.
Wow, those are good hits.
It's a lot of hits, and then
Wound them!
wounds.
Reroll
That's-
1s because you're a war boss.
No,
Wounds.
that's him, the totem. He's not in range.
Oh, okay.
So 3 hits minus 1.
6s. Oh my god, 1 of them saved. 5s. 1 dies.
And then the 2 tusks. 4s. Nope.
Jeez.
Count them in Nurglings, my children. Drown them in all the Nurglings all over the world. Here's 15 attacks.
Do you like his barf pipe?
Interesting.
Wound! Take an armor save!
Doesn't he take a mortal wound if
If he fails. How's he re-rolling?
Oh, he isn't rerolling.
Yep.
So he takes a wound.
Oh, he gonna die now. Okay, so battle shock phase first. These guys roll 1. Nope. Mortal wounds. He is dead. He's very dead.
yeah, he got sick?
My turn. He is going to use his command ability. That really matters.
What does it
Destruction
do?
moves.
Oh,
It's not really going to matter because even if he rolls it, he's within 3 and he can't. So. All right. So my movement phase, I was 9 inches was enough to grab the flag. So if I survive, I win. Hilariously.
Kane.
And I didn't have to run. What that means is now I can make a charge roll. So we're going to do that, and we get a 5.
He's gonna try to kill my herald before my herald stabs him with Nurgle's nail.
He's got an extra attack now because of his command ability. So we're going to do 7 attacks, 3s to hit,
Wow, that's a lot of hits.
3s wounds. So all the wounds.
That's a million wounds. Stop it. Stop doing it.
Minus 1 rend. You saved none of them.
That's 6. Right?
Yep.
Okay, 5 ups. Disgusting Brazilians.
You saved 1.
Okay.
All right, so that's essentially combats for my turn, and
God
there's
damn it.
no battle shock.
No.
So we roll off for initiative. After me,
I rolled a 1, you win.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow. I could roll a 1. Nope, I roll a 6. So
You're gonna run away?
I win.
Yeah.
Good job, Brian.
Greenskinz, the weakest start collecting box in my opinion, won because of this model right here. The WARBOSS on board.
God, I
with
played
his
this
4
so
reroll
badly.
save and 7 attacks per round. The Greenskinz start collecting box actually performed better than I had anticipated. I knew the boars were bad, and the
were so
orcs.
bad.
The orcs give a new meaning to the word bad.
I think they're the bottom of the barrel next to Ungors.
The boar
cost rate.
The boar chariot's not very impressive, but for 80 points, what are you really going to do? The star of this game, of course, was the WARBOSS on a boar. Connor had the great idea of actually just taking him as an extra unit of flanking. Yep. So instead of taking the boars for 100 points in my Iron Jaws list, might consider taking the extra hero because that not only would be effective, it'd also be hilarious.
Yep. The Nurgle Start Collecting Box is a really great box set. Nurglings and Plague Bearers are strong battle line. Well, Plague Bearers are strong battle line. You don't get Nurgling battle line in Age of Sigmar. Eye roll. Plague Drones are awesome. They are durable, have fly, and a ton of attacks. There's like 1 attack from each of them that has run 1 and D3 damage. And then they each get 3 attacks that hit on 3s, wound on 4s, as well as an attack that hits on 4s, wound on 3s. It's just a ton of wounds. And then don't mind him. And with the new Magican Allegiance abilities, you're actually able to access a lot of stuff that can just passively cause tons of mortal wounds. If you have a whole army of, say, like, Plague Bears, Nurglings, and Plague Drones together, you could actually get a pretty strong force that just won't go away. Yeah, I definitely recommend it for anyone who wants to play Nurgle Demons and is just starting out. And then grab that giant fatty, the Great and Clean one. You'll really enjoy it.